Welcome everyone to I forgot what day it was. It's Sunday. And today we will be talking about what I think World War III will look like. So, unfortunately, I don't have any editing skills, so it's just gonna be me talking. I am outside, that's why I'm wearing glasses. So let's begin. Alright, so cause. The cause is there's three main stages. The Straits of Taiwan, Gaza, and Ukraine. We're gonna go group by group. And I'll tell you what I think is gonna happen. Beginning. Taiwanese Strait. Chinese ships around they probably use civilian and their navy. So let's say around 500 ships, and they will be sailing across the Taiwanese Strait. Taiwan will use mines and explosives and do some damage, but not enough. Their beaches will be stormed. Meanwhile, in Japan, American troops and aircraft will lift off into the air and fly towards Taiwan. Then Taiwanese will go into their stages of defense. First, the beaches and their air missiles. So Chinese J-14s will probably fly over Taiwan to hit key targets like Taipei. But some will be shot down by the Taiwanese air defense systems like the Patriot that they bought from America. And by the time reinforcements arrive from China, American F-16s and F-35s will be there. A major air battle will ensue, and that's how the Third World War will start. Gaza. This is the second hot point. And I want to make a note before we do Gaza. There are many other hot points, flashpoints. Like you have Rwanda, you have Somalia, you have Yemen. I'm going over the ones I think will start it. Gaza. Israel invades, which they already are. So then, Lebanon, the Iranians start deploying ships into the Persian Gulf and send more aid across Syria into Lebanon. Lebanon puts troops on their southern border with Israel. Israel pleads with the U.S. for help, and the U.S. sends over aid. Then battles will ensue. Probably Tel Aviv will be targeted by Hezbollah's and Hamas's missiles, but the Israeli Iron Dome will ward them off, basically. Then Syria will get involved, and then Syria will get involved by sending aid and supporting Lebanon, because they just got out of their civil war, so they probably will do this because they're kind of backed by Iran. Then Egypt will say, Egypt will be like, hey, this is a good time to reclaim territory and not be humiliated like in the 70s, and they'll invade. Which, even though they recognize they still have hostile relations, so then the Americans will get involved, and that's how that region will start. And the region I know most about is Europe, Ukraine. By the way, all of these scenarios are hypothetical. These might happen, these might not happen. Who knows? I'm just saying what I think would happen. Okay? So, Ukraine. Russia invades northern Ukraine and they have a stalemate. Russia and Ukraine sit down and are like, okay, let's talk it out. But it doesn't work. Russia starts another offensive which backfires drastically. Putin starts missile tests. And then this could branch off. If Russia stopped, then Putin might use a tactical nuke. Who knows? But if they're not stopped and they conquer Ukraine, which looking at it right now is in my opinion very low. So if they conquer Ukraine, they probably get emboldened and invade the Baltics. This isn't a guarantee because of NATO, but they'd either put troops in the Baltics or put troops in Belarus or far western Ukraine to show who's boss. So then let's just say they invade Estonia. So troops flood in, but Estonia, knowing that Russian infantry is weakened, starts a counteroffensive. They arm their civilians, which actually they wouldn't. Well, they might. It depends on how many troops are invading. NATO would obviously get involved. And Russia would lose this fight. So Russia would lose, but not before World War III is started. And those are my 3 theories on how World War III could start. If you have any others, let me know in the comments. And by the way, these are my opinions, so don't take it controversially, because some people might take this the wrong way. It's not, it's just me stating my opinion. Some of these are less plausible than the others, I know, but I'm just giving scenarios. So have a good day, and bye.